Can I be honest? Just because you're alive after your transplant doesn't necessarily mean that you're really living. Too many kidney transplant recipients are stuck just in survival mode, by counting meds, scheduling labs, and praying for good numbers. But honestly, to me, surviving isn't the finish line. Thriving is. And today I'm going to give you my 5 non-negotiables for a post transplant life that feels good, not just medically stable. Aloha, my name is Gina Marisa, and I am a transplant wellness specialist. And I help high achieving kidney transplant recipients to rebuild their energy, optimize their health, and reclaim their strength so they can actually enjoy their second chance at life. So, if you're tired of dragging through each day, let's go ahead and deep dive into the 5 things that I never compromise on in my own transplant wellness routine. Number one is hydration. So, hydration matters for many reasons. First of all, your kidney function. Your transplanted kidney filters waste and excess fluid from your blood. And so, to perform this function optimally, it needs a sufficient amount of water. Adequate hydration ensures that your new kidney effectively removes waste products and maintains healthy blood flow. Another reason to hydrate is drug excretion. So, the immunosuppressant drugs that you take to prevent your new kidney from rejecting are excreted primarily by the kidneys. And so, proper hydration helps your kidneys to effectively remove the drugs from your body, thereby reducing the risk of toxicity. Preventing UTIs. Hydration helps to dilute your urine, making it less likely that bacteria will multiply and cause an infection. UTIs are a common complication after a kidney transplant, so maintaining good hydration habits can help to prevent these UTIs. And staying hydrated also flushes out toxins. So, anytime your body undergoes stress, such as an illness or a surgery, it produces various byproducts, and these have to be excreted. So, drinking plenty of water helps to flush the toxins out of your system. So, the way that I stay hydrated is I have my favorite 16-ounce Yeti, and it sits on my desk or when I'm working, or before I get in the car to run errands or for traveling. I make sure that I take my Yeti with me. If it's not near me, I won't drink it. I'll forget about it. And I have gotten like so good at remembering to bring this with me, especially when I'm traveling, that I notice it when it's not with me. Like it's just a habit to reach over now and grab my water and drink it. This is how I set myself up for success. It might be different for you, but as you can see, staying hydrated is one of the most important things that you can do to support your new kidney and your overall health. So, I'd like to give you a tip about water because I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I don't like water. What can I do? What can I drink?" Well, you can try flavoring it with lemon, which is what I do. You can use cucumber and or strawberries if water is just too plain tasting for you. Adding those fruits and veggies um, is refreshing and will make you feel like you're having a day at the spa, but without the spa price. My number 2 non negotiable is sleep. So, good quality sleep can be difficult post transplant, mainly due to the medications that we take, especially prednisone. But it is important for your immune health, the effectiveness of the medications that you're taking, and for healing. So there are 4 stages of sleep. The first one is stage 1, drifting off to sleep. Stage 2 is light sleep and relaxation. Stage 3 is deep sleep, and this is where your heart rate drops, you're ultra relaxed, your body is rebuilding and repairing bones, muscles, and tissues. Um, your immune function is being maintained and balanced, and your hormones are being balanced, and it's a time of renewal to feel rested and alert the next day. And then stage 4 is REM, rapid eye movement. This is where you dream, process emotions, and trauma recovery occurs in this stage as well. So when I say quality sleep, I mean that you're getting an average of 1.5 hours of REM and 1 to 1.5 hours of deep sleep. I got that information from my Aura Ring. And since I've been tracking this, I have and been improving my sleep. It has been improving. I was a little disappointed to learn that as you get older, your deep sleep kind of lessens. It's supposed to be, I think, like 15 to 20%. And most nights I can actually get there. But so for some reason though, as you get older, that tends to drop. So just wanted to mention that in there. So, how do I get quality sleep? Well, I treat it like a prescription. I go to bed and wake up around the same time every single day, even on the weekends, because your body craves routine, and that consistency helps to increase your energy and makes you stable the next day. I also use a cocktail of essential oils that has been a game changer for me. So when I work with my clients, we discuss their sleep routine and develop a sleep hygiene and use essential oils that would be good for them. So it's kind of a tailored process. I also personally use blue light blocking glasses because I haven't quite gotten away from my nighttime TV habit. And another couple of quick hacks for you if you're having trouble sleeping. You could use blackout curtains or a sleep mask, or you could use white noise. Some people like that. I know my boyfriend does. I personally don't, but I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit. And put your phone on do not disturb, or definitely put it on, like turn off your, put it on airplane mode. It helps to reduce the EMFs. Definitely don't have your cell phone in your bedroom when you're sleeping. Like put it in the other room, in the bathroom or something away from you. So number 3, non-negotiable is mobility. Movement. Daily movement is so important for many things such as joint health, circulation, mood, sleep, and many more. Basically, when you stop moving, you start dying. So, you just got this fabulous kidney. You don't want that to happen. So, you want to make sure that you're moving every day. But movement doesn't have to mean hours in a gym. I don't go to the gym for hours. For me, movement means walking around the campground or doing some hiking and yin yoga. For you, it could be playing tennis, gardening, tai chi, or any other number of activities, something that you love. I love this quote by Gary Brecka. It really kind of made me stop and think. He says, "Aging is the aggressive pursuit of comfort." I'm going to repeat that. Aging is the aggressive pursuit of comfort. So, sitting on the couch, watching Netflix, just not getting up and moving around, playing on your phone, playing on the computer, playing your games. Like you have to get up and move. You have to. So make sure you're moving daily. So here's a quick challenge for you. Pick one form of movement and commit to doing it for just 10 minutes a day to start. That's it. Once you get into the routine, you can add more time to it, but just start small. because just starting will get you there, and then you'll want to continue and your body will want you to. My fourth non-negotiable is mindset. This one I feel is so often overlooked, especially in the medical field, but your mindset is super important and affects stress and your immune system. So, right, we have a lowered immune system due to the medications. So, we have to do what we can to keep our immune system that we have strong. So, for me, this looks like recently, in fact, only letting people into my circle who fuel me. I want to be surrounded by energetic, happy, positive people. And I also choose podcasts and books and friends who help to lift me up. It makes me happy. It gives me energy. Um, are there difficult days? Yes, of course. I'm human. There's days that aren't great, but on those days I remind myself of all the good in my life. So for instance, just today we moved to a new campsite and learned that our surge protector was fried. So we had to immediately go stop what we were doing, go to Camping World and get a new one for I think it was like $91. I was like, yikes. But upon checking out, the cashier asked me if I wanted to use my $10 coupon. Yes, please. And then so that was one positive, and then the other way that I was when I was talking to my boyfriend about it and, was trying to put the positive spin on it, I was really grateful that we were actually close to a Camping World and could just drive 30 minutes to go pick up this surge protector because we have been in search of situations where we haven't been close to one, and it's been a little more stressful than it was today, so it sucked that I had to spend, almost $100 on this thing, and it was last minute, but I put those positive spends on it, and I'm feeling really good right now, even talking about it. So, here is a quick suggestion for you on mindset. Tape positive affirmations to your bathroom mirror, such as, you are beautiful, or you are amazing, or you can pick your own, of course. This might be a little weird at first, but you'll be amazed at how good you feel once you get into the vibe of looking in the mirror and saying, "You are beautiful." It is. It's such a great mood booster. And excuse me, my number 5 non-negotiable is stress management. Stress management for living a thriving lifestyle after transplant is super important because when your body is stressed, it launches a coordinated response. So, adrenaline release increases your heart rate and your breathing. Your blood flow increases to your muscles. Your senses become sharper. Your cortisol increases and maintains an alert state, and your non essential functions like digestion slow down. So, while brief stress can enhance performance, chronic stress, which is the kind of stress that I'm really talking about here, can harm your health by disrupting your sleep patterns. And we just discussed how important sleep was. It can cause persistent fatigue. It can also weaken the immune system. We don't need anything extra trying to weaken our immune system. The immunosuppressant drugs already do that, and you can be you're more vulnerable to illness when you're under stress, and again, already vulnerable to illness due to compromised immune system, so we don't need to add stress into the mix. So how can you manage stress? For me, this looks like journaling sometimes to clear the clutter in my head, especially before bed. If I have trouble falling asleep, I'll write down the things that I'm thinking about just to get them out of my head and onto the paper so I don't have to keep thinking about it. Sometimes I meditate. Sometimes I use my essential oils or go for a walk. Being out in nature is a cure for so many things, but it is an ultimate stress reduction hack. And managing stress doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as walking outside in nature or walking around your block. It just has to be intentional. So, here's a quick experiment for you. Take 3 deep breaths before your next meal. Doing this slows your breath and helps you to get in the present moment so that you can really enjoy your meal in peace versus being in a heightened state and not even like tasting your food or enjoying it or even remembering what you had 10 minutes later. That's not good for your digestion either, but that's the discussion for another day. So, to recap, these 5 things: hydration, sleep, mobility, mindset, and stress management are my wellness non negotiables. And I think they should be yours too. Without them, I'm just surviving. But with them, I am thriving. So, which one are you going to focus on right now? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. And if you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to the channel so you'll never miss an episode of Thriving in Your Second Chance. And you'll also be helping me to reach my goal of helping 100 kidney transplant recipients from now until the end of 2025. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you next week.